We have got some very minor news when it comes to Warhammer the Old World, but I did think we might as well have a look at it and talk about it. There's also the question of, when are we next getting news? The reason I say that is that we've been having one article pretty much every month, and it's been around this time, but as of yet, there is no sign. But could that all be that it's all leading up to something at Warhammer Fest? So the rumour is this, and this is on, do you pronounce this as Fate? On Fate 212, a well-known rumour site. Obviously I may have the name of the website wrong because I have no idea how you're actually supposed to say it, but NAFCA is reporting this via a source on the website. Warhammer the Old World will be just like Epic, a small release. Now they don't mean Epic in scale here, by the way, they're just talking about how it will release, and they're saying that at launch it will come with a box. Obviously we're going to get a 2-player start box, a rule book, a compendium which will basically be all of the lists, and an accessory pack for returnee players. That is pretty much what you expect. The only question about a launch is how many boxes would you get? Are they going to do the 3 boxes that they've done for 40k in Age of Sigmar in the past? Sort of sounds unlikely if they're doing a small release. And that is pretty much what I would expect. I will expect that some of the old plastic kits come back. It really seems like that's going to be happening. But we'll move on to the next bit of the rumour where it says, they want to fill the 40 years of Warhammer topic without blunders. What kind of blunders are they saying could happen during this 40 years of Warhammer topic? I mean, I guess one of the blunder could be, hey, we got rid of Warhammer Fantasy. Yikes, that was a mistake. We're bringing it back anyway. Here you go. Maybe. Not really sure what this sentence means. Obviously, people generally want to do things without blundering it. I'm not sure people generally want to be like, yes, let's go make a pig's ear of it. Obviously not. And then the next thing though is very interesting. It does say that bigger releases will then come in early 2024. Now that's probably for a couple of reasons I would think. One, to extend the hype, but maybe that stuff isn't ready. The reason that this sort of implies it's coming this year, I didn't actually point that out, that's actually very important that it says a small release this year. This will be before Christmas basically, probably around November. Get in there for the Christmas window. It'll be hyped to high heaven, even though it'd only be a relatively small box or whatever if you want to call it, a relatively small release. Either way, it'll be still very popular. Get that in for Christmas. All makes sense. Beautiful. You've hit 2023. Great. But then in 2024, why would you get bigger releases? And it says bigger releases before they go all in on Warhammer Age of Sigmar. It stands to reason, by the way, that Warhammer Age of Sigmar will get a new edition next year. That seems to be the pattern they've followed. And it sort of feels like they're just going to throw Warhammer Fantasy in when they want to, and they probably want to at Christmas. This summer we have 40k, winter we have the Old World, next summer we have Age of Sigmar. There's not really much here that's new, apart from the fact that we're going to get a relatively small release and then some more substantial releases a couple of months later, and then they're probably just going to ignore it for a while. Which, to be fair, apart from the timing of the small and the big release, that's pretty much what we expect. Warhammer Fantasy is not going to overtake Age of Sigmar or anything like that. They're sort of having it going to be maybe game number 3 or 4, competing alongside Horus Heresy. The rumours of that box, obviously we keep seeing hints about Tomb Kings and Bretonnians, but as far as I can tell, the rumours are still sort of hinting at Empire and maybe Orcs or Chaos. I guess really nobody truly knows on that regard. Either way, I thought I'd report on this just because there's not been any news, and Warhammer Fest is literally just around the corner, both in terms of when it is coming, and actually I live quite close to Manchester. Still not going to go though, by the way. And I do suspect we are going to hear something here. It might just be something as simple as saying Warhammer the Old World comes back this year, expect more news after 40k, and everybody be like, yay, we're getting news. Everybody be ecstatic, right? But I am a little bit confused why we've not quite had an article yet. Maybe we're just not going to get an article in April and we'll just get Warhammer Fest. That's okay, I can live with that. There's a chance though that they wouldn't even show it at Warhammer Fest. Maybe they really don't want any distractions for 40k, which might be what they mean when they talk about no blunders. It's really hard to say. Either way, a lot of rumours now are saying it's coming towards the end of the year, and yeah, I can believe that everything's sort of matching up with that. Nothing substantial here, but that's just what we've got for the Old World, you know, get over it. Nothing I can do about it. Maybe I'll march down to Nottingham and have words. Either way, if you want to be kept up to date with all the Warhammer the Old World stuff, then make sure you like and subscribe. What you should definitely do though is have a most beautiful day. Goodbye.